Hello. Thank you so much for joining us today. Today we will be talking about due to revenue targets. And for everyone who is joining us from YouTube, from LinkedIn, I hope that in the next 30 to 45 minutes we'll together cover the 5 indicators you must pay attention to for every SME business owner, every mid-level organization, and every corporate. As far as you have a revenue target you want to hit, it's important that you pay attention to these indicators. We know that 2022 is the year where a lot of businesses are trying to recover from the adverse effects of COVID-19, and of course, revenue, if you want to smash your key to revenue, number one is people. You know, your customers are just one killer of the people that you must pay attention to if you want to smash your revenue goal. That to help you hit your target. So let's start from the most important, you, the business owner. Okay, if you are going to be able to smash your Q2 revenue target, you, the business owner, must be able to say, I have my plans in place. I have a clear vision where I'm the business to, where I'm taking my customers to, and where my employees are working with me to take my customers to. The vision must be very clear. And when I say the vision, you want to reach, the amount of money you want to reach, what plans or what amount of effort you are that amount you have sales for, and as far as they're going to get paid, they must deliver their job or they must deliver on their numbers. You, the business owners, must be sure that every system is deliver the results that they want to deliver, no matter their position or their roles in the organization. So as far as your contribution is concerned to the growth of the organization, make sure that you're 100 in time must be on the same wavelength with the CEO in order for you to achieve your target. So at the beginning of every month or every quarter, as the case may be, verbally to be able to play in their own part to make sure what you have decided to achieve is possible, because it will continue to be a wish if this isn't taken care of. And then the cadre of people, customers. This is where I find that there's a little. This is why I find that there is a little misalignment what we must pay attention to the product. A lot of times, every time you have done well in your business, always sit down and evaluate. Why did this particular campaign, this particular marketing result. Evaluation is key to understanding what the customers wanted that made you know the exact indices to turn up higher, you know the exact indices to tone down, and you know the exact places to add more effort to even heighten the result that you got from the campaigns that worked. So let's break that down to product. If you must smash your Q2 revenue, you have to make sure that there's a synergy between the product you are selling, aka the offer, and what your customers are looking for. This is that where they don't necessarily think they need, there's extra effort required for you to get there. But because we're talking about smashing a revenue goal, it's imperative that the product you are selling, the offer from that product is exactly what your customer is looking for. Every product that exists under the on the surface of this earth, you can tweak the offer to suit what the customer is looking for. So it may seem the money, they don't think an iPhone is a priority. How you or as a nice to have. So you now creating offers around your product is put the indicator that makes you truly sell out with your product. Helping your products to appear a lot more packaged brand to the come making more money in their business because of how well packaged their products are. Two different offerings, the same product. Who will make more money? The person who has an offering that is acceptable or that is needed by the end user. So we must go back to our product and the offerings around customers are looking for. And I know some business owners may saying, how do I understand what customers are looking for? That is your role as a business owner, to consistently do surveys, to consistently centers, like you may call, or group centers or communities where specifically ask questions and looking to buy. You must understand the multinationals who you love and keep who with you today. They consistently keep testing and tweaking their offerings so that they can create better brand campaigns that draw the customers they want to do business with. Give me the name, no matter how big they are, is the same strategy. So we as SMEs, mid-level corporates must be able to start incorporating this in a business. The difference between those the things we are sharing here today. So that is tweak your offering. The next part is, what bundles can you add to the, no matter how satisfied customers are, there can be add-ons to the products and services that you have. Those more valuable and too good to ignore in the eyes of customer. So if you are going to smash your Q2 revenue target, think about adding add-ons to your products. Think about adding bundles to your products so that customers look at, okay, I'm getting this, but I'm also getting this. Better value for my money. That way, they are looking at you and saying, this is the gold brand. Every other brand, please step away because you can't match the value this brand brings to people. Do we see how this is very important? Because customers are looking for best value at the best affordable price, the best value, the best price possible. In the eyes of a customer who is looking for extreme value. That means no matter the category of customer a person is, as long as they have seen extreme value, price is no longer an objection. As long as they have extreme value, price is no longer exception. So you if you better as consumer behavior, consumer needs, consumer interest is concerned. It's not about you, it's about people who want to do business with you. So the thing they have to your brand and the more money they want to spend on your brand. Third thing to help or ensure your customer gets result. Not value now. There's value, there's result. Value is what makes them come. Result is the age. They got result. So the big then do I sure as a business owner that my customer gets result from the value they engaged in. Help who. So if you as a mid-level organization and it's not willing to implement this, it means that you are short-circuiting your growth phase. That's really what's happening. So aside from the point of sale, what processes do you have in place to make sure that the customer implements, customer follows through with the exact methodologies with which they should implement it bought from you? Feedback. That's completely different from following up meant. Because it's an implementation stage that they now get the result. Once they now get the result, you can now start asking for feedback. Do you see the entire cycle? So you want to smash your Q2 to ensure radical implementation of the procedures, processes, or the that are concerned, and that way you're building a lot more brand loyalty, and then you're building a lot more beautiful this is if we implement. So that is step 2. Now we're going to step 3. We've talked about the people, we've talked about the product. The next thing is price. Price. In the era of segmentation, smash your Q2 revenue goal. It is important that you are at least able to reach 2 markets if you want to smash your revenue goal. This era of segmentation where we find ourselves, meaning that there's the high end and there's the middle class, so to speak, or go. So you cannot say, well, because I serve high-end clients, this is all they can afford, then I care about what happens to the other segment. Literally, we are in an era where, because of the adverse effects of COVID-19 and all the other things going on in the global economy, but I want you to be able to look at where they are and modify your product owner, whether you're SME or a mid-level corporate. If you want to set your Q2 revenue target, you have to have at least 2 segmentation of customers as price is concerned. That means you're able to reach people who may not have a lot of buying capacity, and then you're able to have tailored products and services for people who have strong moving commodity right now. But because it's a faster moving commodity, there are other people who you create some categories, then develop marketing strategies to pull in the 2 categories of customers. Listen, if you want to smash your YouTube revenue target, there has to be a lot of marketing effort to actually drive in the numbers. Meaning it's not going to be wishful. I believe we know this because we're SME business leaders, mid-level organization business leaders. Marketing is required, but this time around it's a marketing with difference, meaning your entire marketing strategy must be strategic. You have to be strategic. I want to reach system to pull in the middle level, a different entire marketing system to pull in the high level, because and so the same marketing strategy will not bring them in. So it's imperative that if you're going to pull in 2 marketing copy, strategic sales copies, strategic campaigns to pull in each segmentation of the nomenclature a person who wants to buy low end is looking to hear is different from the nomenclature a person who wants to buy high end is looking to hear. It's completely different. And if you're not able to figure that out as a business owner, you may need to sit with it. Is like market is concerned, whether it's the African market, whether it's the global market, sell it. The difference is the strategy that brings in the customer. Without right strategy, you are not able to draw in who putting out things out there so that it seems like I'm seeing people are seeing me, right? I know that there's a part of marketing that says top of brand awareness, but there's no point being top of brand awareness. Is with. Having said that, this is the price, talking about price, okay? Some kind now some you will do 4, but I recommend 3 at the max. That means when I say 3 at the max, it means that you can do very low end at the bottom of the pyramid, then you can do mid, then you can do high, right? Or semi-high, depending on what kind of product service that you have. And listen, for SMEs specifically, I really want to say you must believe that so strategy to bring them in. It is that simple. It doesn't matter if you sell something that looks so no strategist, what you would find would amaze you. That it doesn't matter how how they think, create that synergy and watch them come after your product and service. Literally. For different brands. A couple of weeks ago, we sat with a team and we did simulations. To there's a strategic there's strategy involved in bringing in the right persons who you want to do business with at smashing your Q2 revenue target is concerned. Publicity. And I know that every one of us has heard you need to market, you need to sponsor ads and all that, right? You need to really that foundation is founded just making money. You're not going to. The foundation of your business is centered around making just money, 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 nothing else. We apologize. YouTube, you hear us? I'd like to know if you can hear me on YouTube. Please drop it in the section. Me on YouTube. Can you hear me on YouTube? I'll just continue. Hopefully, we'll pick it up at the end of the class. So we're talking about publicity, how publicity is not just about running sponsored ads. The first thing you must understand as a business owner is your brand centered around you? The concept and sell it. Let me say that again. If your brand is centered around you as an concept and sell it, it's not enough to just say, oh wow, I apologize for that. I apologize. I hope that the replays will be okay for everyone to be able to catch. My sincere apologies. If your brand is centered around you, you have to be able to expand the concept and sell it. Meaning that those who are interacting with your brand to see and then I'm able to package it in product and sell concept of you as the brand. If your brand is centered around you, you must be able to expand it into scalable products and services that the customers can look at you and expanding the concept. If it's not centered around you, then the next thing to start paying attention to is you have to create campaigns that are scalable. You have to create campaigns that are scalable if it's for me, you or not. The message is clear, clear from the first. Try to get to know you because it's not necessarily about the brand, it's about the fact that I start on a campaign, the campaign relates to me, irrespective of whether I know them or not. That way, you are their campaigns feel like they're talking to you. And you literally, because of those campaigns, you jump out and follow them, jump out and do business with them. So we as SMEs and mid-level organizations must begin to on them feels like this is for me and I want to do business with this brand. That's what I call scalable campaigns as far as smart your Q2 revenue target is concerned. And I work. I've done all the points, but we're going to do the final points. The final point is new markets. I know there was a lot of, we missed a lot of things. Instagram has been saved. You're going to be able to catch the second one also on our profile. Okay, so I've talked about the people, and we broke the people down into the CEO, the employees, and the customers. We talked about the product. And well, it's about this person that I know, to I saw a campaign felt like they were talking to me. I'm taking an action based on that. Scalable campaigns. And this is what multinationals do. Okay. It's not about who started the company. It's about the fact that their campaigns always feels like they're talking to you. You as an SME and mid-level corporate, you must begin to incorporate this into your business so that your campaigns, every time they fall in the eyes of the customers, the customers feel like this person is talking to me. And it's not just about you, the face of the brand. They can relate and follow you. This is the science of and expansion. The final point is new markets, the science of and expansion. You want to smash your Q2 revenue target, you have to we see them as potential customers. I'm going to say that again. Just cold market. You can enter into this new market either by strategic. Another very good way to be able to enter into this market is strategic collaborations, where you are saying there is a business owner or a distributor who can help me. So I'm so sorry about the network today, and I'm not even sure why. We've never had this sort of issue with our network. Hopefully, we'll try out networks after today. To say for the new market, you can either enter as cold or you can enter collaboration so that both can culminate into what I'm trying to bring in. One of the things I want us to know as business owners is every time you want to do level of effort as far as the marketing is concerned is required. Level of That's why it's necessary. You can't take out the equation if you're trying to set your target as far as Q2 is concerned. Thank you everyone for sticking with us today. I apologize for the insensate network misbehavior. My prayer is that by next time we would have a better outcome, so we don't have these fluctuations again and again by our next sessions. I hope that this session has been very helpful for you. I hope that it has truly, truly given you perspective. Thank you so much. I saw that you moved from Instagram to YouTube. Thank you very much. Catch the place. Thank you so much once again, everyone. You can interact with us via our Instagram page. Instagram and LinkedIn page. Those are the best places to interact with us. You want to see the array of products and services that we have that can help you, feel free to go to the link in our bio to check. Or you can go to advisory to see the bouquet of products and services that we can help you with as far as growing your numbers are concerned, tweaking your offer is concerned. Feel free to go to our bio or justobey.com/business advisory to be able